And I'm back with more Illusion of Gaia. I'm in the Sky Garden. Took about an hour and a half nap because I woke up way earlier than I wanted to. So hopefully that'll make the rest of my Christmas go well. Halfway done with the Sky Garden, let's get done with the other half. Hopefully without spending any more herbs. Oh. Right now I'm free down, which is good. Let's hope I can stay as free down. Let's see, so that opens that up. Okay. Sky Garden. The hard part. Oh yeah, this is the one that does this shit. Not fire bars, no. I found a red jewel. Not that I really care anymore now that the diamond mine screwed me over, but whatever. Okay. Oh. Oh, you suck. Okay, so let's see what happens with this. Hello! Hello! Oh god, a light bar now. Yes, because I can't just... Damn it! You know, I can't just have my fun. Wait, what's this? Oh. This is all the more confusing! What am I, Anya? I told you guys a story. I met Anya's English voice actor, right? I was at a convention, and Anya and yours English actresses were there, and had a I had a Minnesota Wild t-shirt on, and I didn't know this at the time, but Megan Shipman, who was the English actress, spotted it right away because she's a Dallas Stars fan, and ended up just like we just ended up talking about sports because you don't expect that. You're expecting, hey, spend a little money on a conversation, a couple minutes, you know, nothing big deal about it. Just sitting there just spitballing the fact that we're both facing, like, because at the time I think yeah, because I think the Stars and the Wild were going to face off in the playoffs last year, and of course Dallas won because the Wild kind of suck. But I just thought that was kind of funny because it's like, I wasn't expecting this. This is kind of neat. Because you don't expect that. You know, you don't expect certain things to be things you would, you know, be talking points. Especially people you're just like, okay, chat with them for like 5 seconds and then leave, you know. I think the funniest part about that was, I remember somebody was kind of laughing and they said, I think they said something like, oh man, why'd I do that? They said that their daughter told her right to Megan's face. They said, My daughter told me that she hates your Anya voice. One, I don't know how you would ever say that, but who knows? But more importantly, they were like, so they said it. So the lady said as a prank, could you record like a 5 or 10 second clip that I can use as an alarm one day to wake up my daughter every time, and just so Megan just screams the Anya voice for like the entire convention hall, and it's just hilarious because there's like, because again, it's not a normal voice you would do, and that's part of the fun with like Spy Family was the other two main characters sound exactly alike because they had Yor's voice actor. She sounds exactly the same. Obviously, Shipman has to change her voice, and she says she messed around with it until she came up with the weird ooting sounds and all the stuff that Anya would say, going with what the Japanese actress would do and then make her own adjustments. But I just found it funny that just this lady would be like, just saying your daughter either thinks it's cringe or can't, fathom, because again, we don't know what we don't know about people until we say it. I'm also reminded of another instance. It was I don't know if anybody's ever seen the Ghost Stories dub. Oh fucking Christ. Stop hitting me, you sons of... But yeah, the Ghost Story show was either a minor hit in Japan or nobody cared about it because it was very basic and boring. So ADV Films, the people who were dubbing it at the time, were basically given carte blanche. And this happened with, I think, Shin-Chan too, though Shin-Chan was much more popular, to just make shit up and be stupid. So they did. They just made a bunch of weird references and jokes. They turned one of the main characters into a weird cultish girl that would say, "Praise Jesus!" and all this other weird shit. So then I meet the guy who does one of the main characters, and I just mentioned, hey, I liked Ghost Stories quite a bit, and because he's watched, because some of the actors can watch their own stuff back, some of them don't because they're too busy. But he started as an anime fan, that's how he got into it, and he'll mostly watch it, whether it's his own stuff or not. I mentioned Ghost Stories, and it just launches into like 5 minutes of just stories about, oh my god, we did this. It's like one of those crazy experiences. Like sometimes you like mention that it's your favorite or it's not. He admittedly just said, no, this is exactly the sort of thing that we enjoyed. He even signed it as a special thing, he said. And, I just remember it was... Step on this tile, what makes it sound? So he signed it specifically, because you don't expect to spend time talking to celebrities of any ilk, whether they're big ones or not, for more than, 2 or 3 minutes. But you get that connection, and it's kind of like, oh, this is kind of neat. So he signed it specifically because of Ghost Stories, and it's like, oh, this is kind of nice. Can I move it? No. Alright, so that wasn't it. And I might have mentioned this in other instances because I've lived in a bigger city. Sometimes you get that interactions with people. What you don't want to do, and I've seen this happen, I think mostly to wrestlers that post this online, but I've seen this elsewhere. There are people that kind of go overboard with their fandom, and they track them down in airports and other junk like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Could you not mention? Oh, I see what I'm gonna do now. Hey, could you? There. Oh, I gotta use this fucking. What are you doing? What are you doing, Will? Why is he? There we go. Cool. I did it. Sweet. But yeah, there was stuff on social media where one of the wrestlers was like, I'm trying to just get on my plane. Which makes sense. They go on planes every week, sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, if not more so. These people come by with, like, merch, and they say, could you please sign this? And, like, what are you supposed to do? And I think this was in multiple instances, actually, not just once. And yeah, I think I told this story, too. Was, don't do that. So there was just the discussion of, why are you doing this? What are you getting out of it? I hope this isn't a nerve and not a red jewel. Anyway, but yes, there are some people that, I don't know if it's entitlement or just uncertainty, where, and yeah, I do remember, I think it was when Lee and I were playing Kingdom Hearts, I think I talked with her about this, just these scenarios. Oh, it was the crystal ball. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Let's hope I don't have to do this again. But yeah, it's the idea that I know where they're going to be because they're on a plane to elsewhere doing a thing. It's like, are you camping out for hours at an airport terminal before people get on gates? Just to have people sign stuff. That seems very, very creepy. Now, it does go both ways. The idea that, you know, a person at a convention or whatever, if they're a celebrity, should be asked certain questions or can answer certain questions, or maybe that's not their thing. It's all professionalism and courtesy, which I do think is something we don't really do anymore, which I don't think we get because we don't talk to people, and I am certainly at fault sometimes. But, and again, I'm not saying I'm any sort of person, but I work with people all the time. That's why some people say you should work retail at least once in your life so you understand how to just deal with people on a short basis so that you don't bug the hell out of them. Because I think we do get a bit antsy about how we deal with people, how we talk to people, whether we talk to them once a week, whether we talk to them once a day. And I'm admittedly one of these people. Like, I would talk about myself all the time, and then like one of my teachers had to say, you know, your story's not all that interesting. You don't need to talk about yourself all the time. Or like if I'm on a phone conversation with my mom or at work, you can talk with other people about them, you know. Because that was my hang-up for a while, and I still do it. And it is a problem. It's a problem with being introverted, I think, to an extent. And I get it. You want people to notice you. You want people to say, feel important and, you know, make good on what your life situation is, or be what you're gonna be, and all that. And what are the chances that you're ever gonna talk to a celebrity again? Like, talk to a hockey player, football player, basketball player, etc., whatever, you know. I understand that. You know what I also understand? People have lives. People have families. And just because you deal with people... Oh, I need to go that way. I need to slide and go back that way. There's a courtesy, and it's the same with dealing with people on a basis at retail. It's like, unless you manage a conversation with somebody, there's no guarantees that they're interested in talking to you. It's kind of like being on... Oh, I see, you do have to switch. It's like being on a phone conversation and realizing that a person is ready to hang up, but you don't really want to. Reading the signals, reading the room, and reading what a person wants to do. And again, this is going back to the whole celebrity thing. Because I remember a dude posting on Twitter that he saw, was it John Cena at a restaurant nearby? So of course he posts it on Twitter and says, "Hey John, how you doing?" And John is like, "Dude, can I just have my food?" And again, John's like reported to be like one of the nicest people. So when John Cena is just sitting there going, "I'm trying to get my food, let me just have my food." And John deals with that probably multiple times a day. That's even worse, too. It's like, you don't have to. So it's one of those scenarios where you read the room and you think, maybe now is not the best time. Because being starstruck, yes, it's a real thing. Wanting to be validated or say, "Hey, this is cool." And I've met celebrities too, off and on. You know, but there are special occasions. Again, it's just like reading the room and talking to people. Something I learned in retail, in dealing with people, is at most, unless a conversation strikes up, they're there to look for stuff. You can help them if possible, but by and large, a conversation could last as little as 5 seconds. So you have 5 seconds at most to endear yourself to a person. And if all you get is, "Hey, can I help you? What can I help you find?" And they say, "No, we're here with our kids," or "Here with just browsing," or whatever. And I have said before, I've met, like, Vikings players off and on. We had Ed Sheeran at Lego once. And, again, I didn't meet him that day. But it's the same deal. You get people that's like, "Were you there when Ed Sheeran was there?" Or whatever the fuck. No, I wasn't. I was there when former Vikings player Adam Thielen was there with his kids, you know. I didn't recognize him, but other people did. You know, same thing. It's like, they're just people with their families. You know, I wouldn't know any better. It's not really my place. I mean, if you stir up a conversation, you stir up a conversation, and it's fine. But spending time learning about what your limitations are as a person, and whether you can separate yourself from what other people think of you, is important. And it's different on I'd say a YouTube setting, but at the same time it's kind of not. Because I tend to be a little more transparent than I probably need to be, but there's still some things I don't want to talk about. Or if I'm not feeling up to something, or I'm not feeling the best, I will say it. But I'm able to just sit there and go, at most, you have 5 or 10 seconds to make a good impression. If you don't make a good impression, then what does that say about you, the person? Because if a person wants to chat, they will chat. If a person wants to interact with you, they will interact with you. If they just want to buy their stuff and go, or if they want to get some food and go, that's what they do. It's not a... Again, it is courtesy and diplomacy and understanding. There are boundaries that people forget, I think. Bitches! I hate puzzles. Maybe you know why I don't play Zelda in 3D. Or at least if I do, I don't play it all at all. Nope. God damn it. Stop it! Stop hitting me! Okay, is this the answer? No. Oh, well, it's a start. No! I can't think of any other answer though. Beat that thing. So that was the answer, but I screwed up. Ugh! Okay. I finally figured it out. Let me not screw this up. Nope. No! Damn it. I went up too far. Okay. Run. Oh! I finally fucking figured it out! Ah! Ah! Took me 50 fucking minutes to figure out that stupid fucking... Die! Bunch of fuckers. There! I frickin' made it. I did it. Now how about you don't die? Get over here. There we go. Okay. I figured it out. Fuck! Pain in the ass, dude. Stop hitting buttons. I don't need the herb. Just get the thing. Get! Hey! This is the crystal ball. I'm sure the herb was over there. It's fine. I found the crystal ball, you stupid fucking game! Look, I'm not gonna go back around all that crap just for an herb. You know what? Fuck you, game. I'm done with your shit. Alright, well, no matter what, I found... Look, maybe I will, just because it's there. As I go up. It's fine. Leave no stone unturned. I found an herb. I do it one more time, and I get my way out of here. Oh, it's such fucking balls. So many bunches of balls just because I can't press downward. We've been dealing with this all game. I cannot seem to press downward on the button. Ugh, my brain. This keyboard, I swear. I hate you, game. Stop it. Where am I going? Anyway, where am I going now? Does that help me at all? Oh, now I gotta find my way back out of here! This episode has been very confusing. It shouldn't have been. Like, this should have been the easiest fucking thing in the entire world. But no. No, for some reason this was the hardest shit. I don't really get it. So I gotta figure out how to get back around. No. No. Why is this taking forever? I really don't understand how this is taking forever to figure out. Get back here. I can't. Oh, so I gotta go back over here and do that thing. Okay. Finally done! Good fucking god! Bitch, dude! Look, I'm beating this and I'm getting done. For fuck's sake. Okay. Just fuck this episode so hard. Alright. I got it done! I'll fight the boss next time. Fucking hell!